give me the mark.
Now.
It's your favorite day. It's my favorite day. It's Bowie's favorite day. It's everyone's favorite day. Not really. It's podcast.
One.
Monday. Yeah. Oh.
Woo! Monday, yay!
No soundboard yet.
All right, guys. So Bowie's not here today. It's just gonna be me and John. We've been playing WoW for a couple of hours, but we'll try and do our best to talk some Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff like that. All right. So first things first. I am the realist, but we got a lot of things to talk about today, guys. What are some of the things we got to talk about today, John?
We're gonna talk about Invasion of Venom, and then Comic Con, an art book, OCG ban list, movie pack gold edition, ARG, UDS, and YCS in Mexico.
Yeah, so if you guys couldn't hear that, yeah,
Let's
because
make
I
this
sure
as
did
shitty
it.
as possible. Because Boo's not here. We got it. It's only natural. We gotta make
Yeah,
it
we
shitty
gotta
as
mess around.
possible.
We might be acting shitty, but we're actually raising the quality.
Exactly. So, but for real, guys, we're gonna talk about Invasion of Venom, or is it Invasion of Vengeance? I don't
No, it's
recall.
Venom here. Oh
It's
no, it is
Venom.
Vengeance. It's
Uh,
Invasion colon Vengeance.
Invasion Vengeance.
Yeah.
And YouTuber. Uh, Comic Con art book, OCG ban list, which came out like 3 days ago. Movie pack gold edition, ARG, UDS, and YCS.
Yeah. According to this org post, this dude right here, he went to sneaks at Konami HQ. It's Alinthio, and he want to go look at some Invasion of Vengeance cards, which we kind of don't know what they are, but we actually do know what they are. But they want to make it a big deal. So yeah, I'll provide a summary. Hold on, let me press the button to activate my summary bot. Go summary bot, speak.
So, several YouTubers, including Alinthio, were invited to come to preview Invasion of Venom, or Invasion Venom, Vengeance, a week before it sneaks, and then they can only be released on the day of sneaks, which is uh, October 29th to 30th.
Yeah, it's a Halloween weekend for if you guys don't know.
Right, let's move on to the next topic, which is about Comic Con.
Yeah, so yeah, if you guys didn't know, New York Comic Con's coming up, and just like how they did at San Diego Comic Con, which I went to, they're doing a exclusive mat for $30. When I went at San Diego Comic Con, they had a pretty good amount of mats there. I didn't have to work. I bought like 3 of them at it, and it was on
You
Sunday.
bought three and you buy me one?
Um, Whoever's talking, no, I didn't, because you didn't ask, and I only had 3 bodies with me. So yeah, I went on Sunday, and they weren't sold out yet, so it's pretty nice. So I don't think they'd be sold out here. So if you are able to go to New York Comic Con, pick one up. You should. These mats look good, and they're based off of structure decks. I think these ones look a bit better than the San Diego ones, just because I don't really like the dragons. What are they called, John? Like
The Legendary Dragons.
yeah, there you go, the legendary dragons. To be honest, guys, that was like my least favorite arc in Yu-Gi-Oh. So I didn't
I
care
think
too
it
much
was
about that.
everyone's, because like next arc actually overshadowed it, in my opinion.
Yeah, but yeah, so that's pretty cool.
That mat looks kind of nice. It could
Yeah,
be better, but
I mean it's simple. I mean I
yeah,
feel like it's kind of weird they have like OG Blue Eyes looking art, and then you have
yeah,
the new Dark Magician, and the new Dark Magician looks really
hella
sexy.
cool.
So they could have used a better Blue Eyes art behind Kaiba, but
The reason is
whatever.
those are the reprints in the structure deck.
Oh yes, I know that, but I mean like in general, Voice of God, they could have just picked different images to use in that deck box. I mean in that structure deck. But to each his own. Konami.
All right. For the next topic.
Oh, okay. Let me just stop you for a bit. So they're doing several events Thursday through Sunday, such as an opening duel, King of the Hill, demo deck tournament, Duelist League, win a mat, Yu-Gi-Oh starter deck, win a mat, Rise of the True Dragons. But there's Attack of the Giant card too, but there's no regional qualifier from what I've seen.
So yeah, as you guys can tell, Bowie is actually here today with the tired
That's a
from a long
lie.
day of work.
That was God.
No,
God, where are you?
I'm the voice of Yami Yugi. The voice in Yami Yugi's head.
God, is that you? It's me, Anthony.
Can you?
Why haven't you been to
give
church
me your
lately,
notes?
Anthony?
I'm a sinner. I watch porn 24/7. Please visit YouPorn for sponsored content.
Man, I can't
But
upload
don't
this
really,
now.
don't really. We're not sponsored. I was just kidding, guys. We're kid friendly. We go to Pornhub.
Oh, sick! I just saw the demo deck. You actually get a carrying case, probably a deck box though.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So you go to New York Comic Con, have fun. Tell me how what's the newest DC movie?
Suicide Squad.
No, afterwards. Introduction.
Justice League.
I thought they're doing Wonder
Wonder
Woman.
Woman.
Are they doing Wonder Woman before Justice
Wonder
League?
Woman.
That sets up Justice League.
It is in well, not really. Wonder Woman's in July, and it's based in like the World War I, and then you have Justice League in
Give
a
me
year.
2.
So yeah, look forward to that, guys.
Yeah. So
Hashtag not sponsored.
that's it for Comic Con. If you're there, have fun. If you see a mat, you might want to pick one up for your favorite Yugi streamer. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
No, you don't.
No, dude, like,
It's a scam.
no, I'm gonna get a call. Hey, Bowie, guess what I got in the mail? You son of a...
Just have to pay $30 in shipping.
Yeah, but moving on. Art book news. We have more information regarding the art book by Udon. So the final page count would be 152 pages. This will be released though on March 3rd, 2017. So roughly a couple months, 6 months. That's a really bad estimate.
Man, I love me some udon.
But yeah, they did really nice art. They've done art for Street Fighter, WoW, more Capcom games in general.
Wow.
Phoenix Wright.
So if you really like art, like I kind of do, you might want to pick this up. Or if not, just look at the pages at Barnes and Nobles.
Comes out
Like
March
you
3rd,
should.
2017.
And if they have a card in there, and
Don't
you
be
still
that
have
guy.
to go to Barnes and Noble, and you see the card sticking out,
Don't,
no one's gonna say anything if you take the card. No one's gonna say anything.
We don't condone stealing, is what we're saying.
Don't do it. Don't steal. So next news. OCG had an interesting ban list, in my opinion.
A very interesting ban list. This ban list is like crazy, guys. It's wow.
It's not as bad as the nuke of 2015 for TCG. That was bad, dude.
Well, I mean, they had their own nuke, but ours was just all condensed into one.
I mean, yeah, that's true. They had like a series of explosions, whereas we just got one bomb. We got Hiroshima dropped.
Yeah. We like to nuke things. They just like to bomb them.
Too soon. But
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, it was too soon. That buoy, the freaking
Dinosaurs. We've been through this already.
All right, jokes aside, guys. This ban list was pretty lit.
So yeah, I'm going through it quick. The only card that was forbidden in OCG was Level Eater. I didn't really see any of the top decks in OCG. Your guys' thoughts?
We kind of looked into it. It was about dark synchros.
Yeah, it's
because they
it
make stuff
it-
really easy with it.
yeah, it's if you guys look ahead on the list, Omega got hit to 1, and Dark Synchros in Japan were able to really abuse making Omega. Like how the zombie decks do here, and our Dark Synchros make those Omega card loops, where Japan, being Japan, did it way more. And they don't like loops or anything, and not letting your opponent play, even though half the decks don't let your opponent play
And have a ton of loops.
and have a ton of loops. But this is like really bad, and like it takes away your hand. So they got a Level Leader got hit. They could have just banned Omega, but nope, got to hit Level Leader because Level Leader's pretty broke, to be honest.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty dumb. Rip Synchro Dex, Rip Quasar.
Yeah, rip everything synchro related. No matter what kind of synchro deck you played, you had except for Gangzing, you had to use
One
level.
second.
Level leader was like the best thing to put in a synchro deck ever.
Let's go to limited. Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
In terms of limited, Cyberstein went from 3 to 1. We saw that in the OCG Manifold build because they had access to strong cards such as Last Warrior from On a Planet or whatever it's called.
From another planet.
Naturion Extra Ever,
Exterio.
Exterio. Yeah, those two.
Yeah, just Metaphors be able to make bring out normal summon Cyberstein or special use it and then pop it so that they can get rid of the useless Cyberstein and just sit on like crazy amazing monsters was just too good, I guess. I had to put it at one.
I guess they could put like something like random ABC Dragon, but unless it can't be fusion summoned like that. I don't remember.
I don't think so.
Because I thought it was a special summon from extra deck, but oh well.
Yeah, but I think you need to do from using ABC. I think
Mm,
that might. I'll check the facts right now.
Either way, it's like whatever, you know. Can't bring IBs. It's more of the you need two things.
Oh yeah, must first be SS by banishing.
okay.
So yeah,
Sorry. Okay, let's go next card. Magician of Faith, previously at 0, now at 1. We don't see it any impact TCG side. They're probably catching on OCG.
I feel like they might have brought it up before. I don't know, or maybe
don't
we
think
were
they
just
have.
always the first ones to do
We
it.
were the first ones to do it.
Yeah, because from my
Does-
memory, it seemed like OCG always brought up forbidden stuff before we did, but I don't know.
Next,
Either way, it's like, you know, it's like irrelevant.
next card, we have Magic Spectre Unicorn Kirin. We saw it come to 1 here first. Extremely powerful card. Extremely not loopable. What's the word I'm thinking of?
It's just it makes a lot of Pendulum cards reusable.
Yeah, not that. Like you can you have like 2 set pretty much. You have
Yeah,
one your
just-
turn, you have one your opponent.
Having a Pleiades that can always come back and can't be targeted or destroyed, so you can't like really negate it anyway, is really a pain in the butt. And all it has to do is bounce itself.
And
Then,
can
you know-
protect your own scales just by bouncing the scale.
Yeah.
So
And then as long as you still have scales up, you just bring it back
Mhm.
out the next turn. So it's
which
like-
you should because you could just
it-
bounce your scale.
Yeah, it's just a really hard card to get rid of. So unless you like Solemn Strike it when it comes out, like, you know, it's never gonna go away.
Before I continue, who's eating candy right now?
Me. Sorry.
So the last card for limited, it's Cyframe Lord Omega, extremely powerful card. Was previously at 3, now to 1. It's really hurts. If you get at least like, because you're already losing a card each turn. If they get a second one, third one, that's pretty much your hand.
Yeah,
I
like
feel like the reason why it's not hit here is because we don't have stuff like Heavy Storm or Harpy's Feather.
well,
so-
we also did just get Gofu, which Japan's been playing with for the longest.
That
and
too.
Gofu's is like the gateway to
Brooks.
like a lot of crazy things. Like, what was it last week? A PKBA with Gofu top, just because it wanted to make Omega, and that's like what? That's crazy. You're playing Gofu just so that you can make Omega. Like, that's how powerful a card Omega is.
Going off of that, it also like recycles card from Path of Desires.
Oh yeah, that too.
It's really broken.
Yeah.
So yeah, Omega is just like a really good card, and seeing Japan like hit it is like pretty good.
I feel like it's gonna get hit here sometime
Yeah.
soon.
I don't think sometime soon, maybe within the next 6 months. So not this list, maybe the list after.
Maybe then, yeah, that's true.
And like, I feel like if it does get hit, it's probably gonna get banned, just because it does too many things. It's too good. It's like the best generic level 8 synchro like in the game.
Okay, so that's it for limited. Going to semi-limited, we have Mortec going back to 2, previously at 1. That's gonna be fun. OCG, as we mentioned earlier, has access to Heavy Storm and Fairy Dust. Heavy Storm and Feather Duster.
Heavy Storm doesn't do anything. No, they don't have.
No, sorry, I'm just Feather Duster. I'm sorry. In general, mass back row removal.
Yes.
Yeah, so with them having that access, having something like Marltech at 2 now is like kind of whatever. It's not like how it used to be 2 years ago, where like just not targeting something when it brought out was like amazing because now you have like so many broken cards. You have so many things that banish, so many things that don't target, so many things that can't be targeted. It's just like or don't even care about being destroyed. So like Moral Tech is kind of like whatever now.
Okay. Next card, a big surprise, BLS.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
DLS at 2 like it's crazy, man. Chaos dot deck is back, dude. Like holy cow.
And they have Allure at 3, right?
Yeah, and they have Allure at 3.
Oh my god.
If you
It's
got
like-
absolutely insane.
if you got
Like, dude, I'd play like a Dark Planet Turbo just to play BLS and Dark Planet in the same deck. Like, oh my gosh, dude. Like, holy cow.
What are you saying, Bowie?
I was gonna say if you thought your opponent top deck and win BLS is bad.
Oh, here's the second one.
Regate
Have
no
fun.
Dark Hole. Okay, my turn.
good.
BLS the second.
At least you have the second Moral Tech to deal with the second. Deck. So
I guess.
Good, right?
I'll never understand this ban or this semi-limit. I just don't.
I mean, like the other half of the semi-limit makes sense, but like Moral Tech and BLS is kind of like whoa. And some of the unlimited cards too. So.
Yeah, I'll never get this semi-limit specifically. Lackluster Soldier should not be a 2.
We mentioned
Yeah.
previously like they might be testing the waters.
I don't know.
They're just
I-
having fun right now.
Yeah, I kind of don't feel like OCG test the waters too much, but like them just having BLS at 2 is just like what are you doing? You just want to like go like all out this is gonna be interesting.
No, they're testing the waters with Magician of Faith, guys.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That's the
They
true
put
testing
it
the
at
water.
1 instead of like straight to 3.
Anyways, next card was DD.
Let's just group these together because they're pretty much the same archetype.
Oh, yeah.
DD Lamia and DD Swirl Slime. Lamia the tuner, Swirl Slime fusion from the hand, plus a special summon from the hand.
So yeah,
Yes.
the slime gets you a free fusion, and then you can also special summon right after you use it. So it's pretty nice. And then Lamia is the tuner enabler, which is
Yeah,
makes the deck really.
Lumia's like was it their theme globe? Because you send up a contract or a DDD to bring it back out from the grave. So it's like, it's just Lamia gives access to a lot of their combo plays, extended combo plays, and then Slime in general starts those plays. So by limiting both, it kind of makes the deck. It still has the power plays, but it makes those first turn plays that happen a bit a bit more inconsistent. Yeah,
Yeah,
so it's not too much of a big hit, but it's enough to where I think the deck probably won't be as great as it was.
That's what we thought about BA here.
Yeah, but I mean, like honestly, this is like a slap on the wrist. It's just like, yeah, stop being so good, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a whatever hit.
Another card going to 2. We see Wisdom Eye Magician, previously at 1.
Probably because they hit Kieran. So maybe they think it's all right to bring Wisdom. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but I can see it's not too big of a deal right now. If it does, they'll just put it back, if anything.
Yeah, pendulums don't do too much except for metal foes, and those only did anything with Magi Spectres. So it's like,
Well, DDD too.
Magician.
But
Yeah, well, DDDs didn't really pendulum summon. They just
it's
abused
everything.
cards. Yeah, it's everything, but they kind of really didn't actually pendulum summon.
Yeah.
They just abuse pendulum. But yeah, like Odd Eyes, it's like you're good playing pendulums or you're playing as metal foes, so you kind of don't like need. No one really uses magicians anymore, so it's like whatever.
Okay, let's speed this up a bit. Dragonfly came off the list. Mathematician.
Hold on, Dragonfly the 2 though. That's pretty funny. Although Insectors aren't doing anything, so.
You still only have one Hornet, so that's
Oh,
whatever.
they have 3. I thought.
Do they have 3?
I'm pretty sure they have 3.
I'm checking right now. Hornet. No, yeah, it's at 3. Oh boy.
Okay. Yeah, but popping stuff is like.
I know. I'm saying that it's not gonna do
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, it's the same reasoning behind Moral Tech.
It's just-
Mathematician.
The fact that you can swarm, I
Yeah.
think, is pretty strong. Because like even if you can't destroy it, you can still use Hornet effect and Dragonfly effect to keep getting stuff.
With a mathematician at 2 now, that just makes BA come back a bit more. I guess in Japan, I don't know.
Right.
You know,
It's gonna be weird, dude.
more easier rank threes because you just have
Dante's at
Limbic.
1 though, so the deck is dead still.
Not,
Sovereignty to 2. That's actually pretty fun. Because we still have it at 3 and it did jack. So maybe they're like,
Cyber Fairies. Cyber Angels.
we still have it at 3.
Yeah.
It's doing jack still. So
Yeah.
El Shaddai to 2. That card did not even need to be hit since Construct was hit. If you wanted to kill Shadows, all you had to do was kill Construct. Everything else is irrelevant.
Monster Gate.
Monster Gate to 2. That's
I think
actually
it-
interesting.
I think it was at 3, so them hitting it to 2 is just like.
No, El Shaddai is 1. Is that
No,
1?
no, no. I'm talking about Monster Gate.
Monster Gate, it was at 1.
Was?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Japan had Monster Gate at 3.
No, it was that one last list I checked.
Okay.
Last for the semi is Domain. Monarch's pretty much dead. Might as well give it another Domain.
Yeah.
I forgot
So-
what else they hit.
Pantheism.
Oh, yeah.
Ether, I think.
Yeah. So now let's just do a grouping of the rest of these cards, except for Scout. So
Jeez.
yeah.
Scout. This.
This is Sangan.
Let's do it quick. Sangin, Arata
Gateway.
sucks. Thousand Eyes Target sucks.
Irrelevant decks.
Charge.
Irrelevant deck, irrelevant deck, irrelevant deck, irrelevant card.
Yeah. All these cards are like they don't matter. Shaddals are dead. No one's playing Lightsworns or Six Sems over there. Like the only thing that kind of matters is Klee to 3 because now people can like play.
They still only have sacrifice to 1 though, so that still kind of
Yeah.
hurts. But it's
Yeah,
not
but
enough.
still,
I mean, 3 scout is I get to search for anything.
one card
Thanks.
scales are pretty good. So,
Yeah.
so you might see people actually play like a trap heavy deck.
I can see Klee being coming back in OCG.
Yeah, that and then considering that they have their own prime, their Monarch prime. I forgot what it does, but it's like they have their own monster trap basically, so you can do more things.
So
You
yeah.
can make big tributes.
So we got to speed it up. So we can't really go in depth with the other cards, but that's the OCG ban list. Kind of weird. Moving on before we take a quick break. We have a new set coming out. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie Pack Gold Edition, The Dark Side of Dimensions. There's no better way to celebrate the release of the new feature-length film, Yu-Gi-Oh! The Dark Side of Dimensions, than by bringing home the monsters used by the stars of the Silver Stream with the Movie Pack Gold Edition.
Gross.
So pretty much, I'm not gonna go through the rest of it. Pretty much, a lot of these are reprints from Movie Pack we just got a month ago. 2 new cards include would be Crystal Dragon, Dozen, the Meteor Cubic Vassal. It's gonna be 57 cards in this set. It's a flat rarity, so all of them is gonna be gold.
Yeah, so basically it's the same thing as the movie pack, but instead of ultra, you have gold. So it seems like a waste of money if you're like someone who buys stuff, like not a regular person, but like a retailer or that kind of thing. Like buying this is kind of like a waste of money.
Oh, you're trying to flip it.
There's 2 new cards though.
Yeah.
They don't do anything.
They already,
They're not
Yeah, exactly. So it's like I feel like Konami's just trying to like it
Milk.
ran out of idea like real quick. Like they could have
Let's
saved
move,
the
guys.
movie pack until the movie actually released, but
But they wanted,
they wanted
Blue
to
Eyes
have
to be competitive.
yeah they wanted
so-
Blue Eyes to be good. They wanted ABC to have their gadgets in time, and it's just I don't know. This seems like a weird way for them to try to
promote the movie.
promote the movie even more. In
In this
addition to,
sense,
like,
though,
the
this is
pack.
the cheapest way. Like we saw in Japan. They did like special cross promotions. Like they had cafes. With like they did cross promotion with like Curry Plate, Coco Ichiban.
Yeah, but none of that stuff's happening here. So like, this is as close as we're gonna get as like cross promotion. At least though, the good thing is that all those cards that were kind of expensive in the movie pack are now dirt cheap.
Assuming they're still relevant by that time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, gold gadget and all that.
Yeah, I'm saying assuming.
Yeah, assuming.
So this comes out January 13th, 2017. So it's like the How You Buy Gold series. You get the small box, it comes with 3 packs. There's 10 small box and a big box. there's no retail price as of yet.
It's probably gonna be like $15, like other golds.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a new product. Let's quickly talk about to our sponsors. About
Yeah. So yeah, guys, sponsors. As always, you can hit us up on our stores on eBay, Amazon, or TCG Player. Click on the links down below in the stream description. Also, shout out to our sponsors, Ultra Pro and Ultimate Guard. If you want sleeves, you can hit us up on our Facebook at Project YGO. Just search Project YGO on Facebook, and we're actually trying to sell some Ultra Pro sleeves right now. There you go for $4 for one pack of small, and then from there, depending on how many more you get, each gets cheaper by cheaper. The best deal right now being I think 3 for 10. So if you guys want sleeves, especially for the upcoming regionals, make sure you guys hit us up on our Facebook. Also, we have anime sleeves on our eBay in addition to the cards that we sell on eBay. So if you want to be represent your waifu, hit us up on that too. Shout out to Costco, where the cost is low, and yeah, that should be it. Take it away, Bowie.
Okay, so we had 3 events this weekend. A lot more than the last 2 weeks combined for us.
Yeah, it was a pretty busy weekend for Yu-Gi-Oh.
It was a pretty busy Sunday night for me doing this.
Oh, yeah.
So first
we got to work, guys.
First, let's talk about ARG. ARG only had 144 duelists there, relatively small, but had some strong duelists. Some top of my head that I know top 16, Asian's Persuasion, just their top with Snowswarms.
They're top 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah, Blair Hunter, the card guys. So I don't have top 16 because I didn't have time to make that chart. I did top 32 for the other 2 events. We'll go over that later. But let's go through top 4. So 4th and 3rd is in limbo because I couldn't tell who got what because they did all their coverage through Snapchat. Pretty smart. No, it's not. So 4th place we had Brandon Beckman actually playing DDD. I got this deck list through their the ARG when they post out the deck list. Going through it quick, we see 2 Max C, triple Kelper, triple Slime, Swirl Slime, triple Necro, double Leonidas, 1 Pandragon, triple Thomas, triple Ragnarok, 1 Glow Up, 1 Veiler, triple Desires, triple Gate, Dark Contract with the Gate, 1 Dark Contract with the Swamp King, triple Allure, 1/1/1, triple Strike, 1 Warning, 1 Boundless, 1 Vanities, and 2 Dark Contract with the Witch. Extra deck, we see 1 Omega, Crystal Wing, a Trishula, Alce, Dual Don King, Kali Yuga, 38, Draco Sec, Flare Metal Dragon, DDD Wave of Believing King Caesar Ragnarok, triple King the Ark, 2 Genghis, and 1 Michael for a weird reason. I'll explain a bit. And for the side, 2 Ally Justice Psycho Reader, 2 Spider Kaiju, 2 Cosmic Cyclone, 2 Twin Twister, 2 Drowning Mirror Force, triple Mystic Graph Panel, and 2 Floodgate Trap Hole. Yeah, why I say Michael was weird. There is no logical way he can make this. He needs one non-tuner that's a light monster, and I don't see anything like that.
Yeah, I don't know how you make that because the only 6 plus 1 play would be with Genghis, but Genghis is
Fire.
I think a fire.
Yeah, it's a fire.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's pretty weird, guys.
So yeah,
Omega?
say Omega. No, it's an 8, dude. Yeah, on 2 level eaters. Am I right?
Also, he has no way to make Crystal Wing.
No, Michael plus tuner.
Yeah, but that's a problem. He doesn't have he can't make Michael.
Because Michael is a tuner plus a plus a light monster, right?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's the other way around?
No, it's 1 tuner and 1 non-tuner light monster.
Okay, yeah. So you need the non-tuner light monster.
Yeah.
Yeah. If instead of Michael, it was the level 7 DDD Synchro,
Or that.
then he'd be able to make it pretty easily.
I did mention I did saw he had Moonlight on the top, but he crossed it off, so maybe he couldn't find it in time.
Maybe. But yeah, because a smart thing for him to do would be go Genghis and then like 1/1 a Glow Bulb into
Moonlight.
Into the 7 level 7 DDD and then Glow Bulb effect into Crystal Wing.
What I
Okay.
don't get though is the 41 deck. I mean, 41 card deck with triple potted desires. Like that always seems odd to me. It's like
Oh
running.
no, Pot of Desires. It for me, it's weird to see Pot of Desires with 40 cards actually, because most people when you play Pot of Desires, you don't care how high you go, because you're gonna banish cards anyways.
Mm,
But
okay.
yeah, I think 41 cards is fine. What I find weird is that he played a lot of traps in a DDD deck, and
But you should
normally,
only be playing Dark Witch.
yeah, all you should be playing is Dark Witch and
No,
your
and
Vanish.
Vandies.
Oh, and
Yeah.
Vanities, of course.
So yeah, this he was playing a very interesting approach. I guess he just wanted to de-arc and sit on stuff, or sit on a Twin King or 38 or Draco Sack, but I don't know. It worked, I guess.
Yeah. In terms of side deck, Wrath Town is extremely devastating. As I mentioned last week against Paul Desires, they mill. I mean, they banish, and then you draw.
So good.
I wish it wasn't a $20 card.
Also, we've been seeing this a lot more. People switching to a Sticky Icky instead of Gamma just for the fact that if they put it into defense, most decks can still run it over instead of it being a 3K booty. So it's like, the thing is that if you can get over 24 as a deck, then you should be able to get over 25. But being able to get over 3K is a lot right now, which is why Blue Eyes is topping.
Yeah, I'm going off of that too. Also because C tier is an 8. If you leave that on their board, they just like that you just gave them a rank 8 play.
Oh yeah, that too, huh?
Yeah. I'll mention this another deck because he has another reason why he played it.
Okay.
Cosmic Cyclone. Now we see more Metaphors. We might see more Cosmic Cyclones in response.
Yeah. Also with Far King Island still being a thing with Cosmos, just hitting the many field spells that are in the game right now with Cosmic Cyclone is pretty devastating.
Okay, that's pretty much it for that deck. Going through third place. So I rather not go through the whole deck because it's pretty standard. It's PK Fire. Third quote
Okay.
unquote place is Eugene Davis. The different things he played though. He played a Kaiju engine, Spider, Gamma Seal, Radiant with the Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. Opts to not play the Paul Desires, which we see a lot more BA PK5 player playing. What other notes? Other than that, it's relatively standard. Extra deck though, he has two Dark Rebellions, and then he cuts the Dante to 2 because of that. Yeah, everything else is pretty standard.
Yeah, this looks pretty standard. And I kind of like this Kaiju build more than like regular PK Fire with Desires, just because I don't know, just banishing your BAs is like so horrible.
That's why you make
Like,
it.
like the draw two can do like nothing if you draw like shit cards. I feel like I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. That's happened
Yeah,
too many times.
I don't think there's any powerful cards for you to draw into besides your one ofs that a PK Fire can get. So it's like I feel like Desire's so risky.
Another quick note: he also runs Lightning Vortex. That's something we don't generally see. I'm assuming it's against Floodgates.
Well, it's
I mean,
free
just
discard.
Yeah,
yeah,
like
it's like playing Twin Twisters. You're or like how OBAs used to play Karma Cut and stuff. You're advancing your game state while also disrupting your opponent.
yeah. Okay, well, let's go to second place. Jose Mantre playing Odd Eyes Pendulum. Now this is a really unique build. Although we see a lot of like usual cards like triple Pendulum Dragon, Kirin, etc. We see some new tech. We see 2 Radish Horrors, Mirage Dragon. Those are the only techs. Tech.
Yeah. Was it Radish Horse is included because it's like the new hat trigger for the deck by Odd Eyes theme. I think it's like your opponent controls a special summon monster.
No, if they control the same amount
Oh, same amount, but I think it's
and a special summon.
yeah, and a special summon monster, or you can bring it out. So it's like it's a bit harder than hat trigger, but most of the time it's not too hard to pull up, especially since you're pendulum summoning. So you can actually match how many cards your opponent has to use Radish off from an open board.
Yeah. We also see Mirage Dragon. I want to say it's more food because I'm reading the effects. They're not really clicking with me.
Yeah, it's just I feel like it's more of a rank 8 monster, right? How big is Mirage Dragon?
It's only a level 3,
Oh, it's only a level 3.
but it's an 8 scale.
Okay, there you go. It's a searchable 8 skill. If that's not if you need more, because this dude plays 3 unicorns. and you can see that Odd Eyes is a very big part of his deck by him actually playing 3 Odd Eyes Dragon.
Before I continue, I forgot to mention I got this deck profile from Agents of Persuasion. You want to see more details on what he plays certain cards? Check that video out. And one more thing, the spider, he mentioned that he can also pendulum it, and that's a 7, so it can go to absolute.
Oh yeah, it's pretty smart.
That's cute.
Okay, let's go to first place. We have Cam Neal playing PK Fire. When I say standard, it's pretty standard. With the exception of now you have 2 spiders, but it's pretty much cookie cutter PK Fire. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, like there's nothing to talk about except for PK Fire, man.
We've seen this for like 6 months now.
Yeah.
Nothing's changed.
Oh, the type, his side deck. There you go. So if you guys look at his side decks, not only does he have back row hate and of course the Ghost Ogre.
That's pendulum hate. But
Yeah, he had
typhoons.
half of his side deck is pendulum hate with typhoons and the anti spell. So anti spell for going first, typhoon for going second. So it's like this guy. It feels like this guy was really targeting pendulums, and because of that, it probably helped him win the tournament.
So yeah, congrats to Cam. I don't want to say his name. Cam, the man, Neil from. This video was from House of Champs, not Project.
Wow. Since when did we get that?
You could be from Project YGO. You still have your deck list.
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty much it for ARG. Relatively small event this time around, but it's still one of the more premier events. Let's talk about UDS.
Ooh.
So, it's a bit worse than ARG, only 138 duelists. The only reason is you need 100 points minimum to qualify, and they didn't update the list till, I want to say, last week. I found out I qualified, but I can't go.
I qualified as well. I probably could have won if I really wanted to, but no one would have won.
I would have won, dude.
No, you wouldn't. Would you? Oh, you have work.
They won't know. We'll fly back Sunday night, red eye.
Oh, gosh.
No. So yeah, UDS, it's the one with the belt, pretty sick. You're supposed to have last year's champion defending it, but I didn't see any mention of Ryan Murakama. That was.
I think Murakama or something like that.
Yeah. So here's the belt. Flashy. Oh wait, I forgot. So this is actually what they said. A bunch of players got in on it. I have a feeling some of these folks like pro wrestling. Nah.
I don't know, boy. It just seems like they just like holding a belt.
Because we all know how other people would have posed.
I just find it really weird that they actually let just anyone hold the belt.
Well, they have like this judge staff around, so if they try to book it.
No, but I mean, it's supposed to be like a trophy, you don't walk up to like you don't see was it if any sports major event, they have the trophy on display. You don't have them like touching the trophy during the game or in between.
Well, it was like more like wrestling though. Like if you see like who's champion around, Kevin Owens with a championship, he might let you hold it so you can take a picture.
Yeah, but I mean, these are people there to compete. It just seems so weird for them to let anyone
let people hold the trophy.
Yeah,
Okay.
it just makes it feel like it's not special.
Oh, that's pretty sick. Oh, I can see what you're saying. In terms of giant cards, we see 2 new giant cards. Silent Swordsman. This was won by a Anderson Hung. I think this is Kanye West, the YouTuber. Oh yeah, so he won it using. If it's the same person I'm thinking, I saw it was Lightsworn.
Whoa, that's a pretty sick looking Silent Swordsman.
Yeah, dude. The other card was Lullaby of Obedience. We see a Joshua Williams taking it. It's pretty nice. It's fun tech. I didn't see anything with top of it though.
Yeah, it's a really good. If you know it's a tier 0 format, Lullaby of Obedience
Oh my God.
is like the best side card ever. In the mirror matches.
No, dude, like ruler format. That'd been hilarious.
Oh yeah,
No.
dude.
Oh my god, let me just get your blaster and
Yeah.
then use my blaster effect. Thanks.
So in terms of the other side events, we have the points playoff. We see a Paul Bryan Black II taking his event, getting that sweet cloth mat with Mirror Force Dragon. They really need to change it though. And then for the random playoff, we have a Jared D. Centimore also winning a cloth mat.
I mean, like, honestly, these cloth mats, they look nice, but, like, having it as Mirror Dragon's kind of like, whatever.
Like at this point, they should update it.
Yeah. It's been, like, there's been, like, 2 years worth of UDS by now.
No, this is the third one.
Is it really?
Yeah, because the first champion was Peter something. He
Oh,
lost.
oh, yeah, it was East Coast, and then last one was in February.
Yeah.
You're right.
But regardless, it could change it up. In terms of top 32, though, relatively diverse. A lot of decks. We have, let's see, 10 Blue Eyes. We have 5 PKBA, 5 Cosmos, 4 Metaphors, 2 Magic Spectre Magician, 1 Magic Spectre, 1 Klee, 1 Burning Abyss Monarch, 1 Draco Slayer Pendulum, for Farm Vow, 1 Fanite Speedroid, and 1 Cyber Angel.
Yeah, so a good diversity of decks to represent the amount of people that came, but, you know, like, of course, Blue Eyes and PKBA are still prominent, of course.
Yeah, let's go through the decks quick. I think I only have 1 for UDS. That's why we're doing this. We're saving YCS Mexico for last. Just because there's not as much not as much coverage. So UDS fourth place, we have Yuri Diaz, the anime protagonist. Anthony,
Yeah,
tell the story.
So yeah, apparently, I read this off of the Cosmo group. So apparently, Yuri, he was late to the UDS. So he was late. He was somehow able to still sign up late, and then I don't know how UDS works, but I guess he was able to get a bye first round. So he got a bye first round, and then despite being late and and not only that, my bad. Since he had that bye the first round, he spent the whole first round running around trying to actually build his deck. He came
I
to
don't
the
even
event
know
with
how he got in without.
yeah,
the deck.
he came late and he had an incomplete deck, and somehow he was they don't have to deck check you right then and there, but yeah, he was just like scrummaging for cards, and then he went X1 that first day, only losing to like I think Magic Specters, and then on top of that, day 2 he woke up late, got I think it was a game loss his first round, and he was somehow able to make it to finish off the rest of the match game too, and then from there he ended up getting 4th place. So it was like a really weird hero story that he somehow was able to top and like make it all the way to 4th place, despite him working against himself and being late to everything.
Some guy, dude.
Yeah, some
we
guy.
see the traditional Yuri tech of more than 40 cards by a lot.
Yeah, so this dude just went ham with the avarice mentality that you're supposed to play over 40 cards.
You mean desires?
I mean, yeah. Sorry guys, the desire mentality that you can play over 40 cards. That's fine because you have desires.
I'm not sure I'm gonna go through the deck. It's relatively. Let me mention some extra stuff.
Yeah.
Because this is the Fire King build, you see the Dark Planet, Dark Elixir. Some new stuff. You don't see a lot of people play Yaksha. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like Yaksha was in there just because he was playing 3 Island, which in like really new not newer builds, like early builds of the deck when people were playing 3 Island, because people went from like trying out 3 Island, finding out that it was bad, and you only had the 3 terraformings and the 3 towns on the 1 island with the chicken. But because Desires is out, you play 3 Island now. So yeah, I'm having Yakshas there just to help out with having the 3 field spell and the Pot of Desires. Because if you banish your chicken with Desires, then you're pretty much like screwed. So it works out because Yaksha's the next best thing after chicken.
You also see reasoning. We don't typically see this in Fire King Cosmos. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just in there just because I remember seeing in his video, or I think Glasgow said it, that since Dark Destroyer is at 1, and like no one has anything good to call off of reasoning. So it's actually a blank card. It'll just get you anything because your opponent doesn't know what to call. They can't just call 8 because Dark Destroyer is at 1. So what are they going to call? So it's actually a pretty smart tech to have in there. That that just gets the deck going, gives that extra summon that it needs.
Okay. So that's pretty much. Oh, one more new tech. We see the addition of number 45, Crumble Logos, the Prophet of Demolition.
Rank 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you detach, and while it's on the field, you can negate something. So it's like a cooler giant hand in a way. But it's like a Phoenix Chain mixed with a giant hand
And a side blocker.
And a side blocker. So it's a pretty interesting card. And apparently, if you have more material, the more materials you have, the more things you can negate while it's up on the field. But how likely that'll happen, But at least you'll negate one thing and stop your opponent from playing more of it, So it's pretty good card.
Shenanigans.
Yeah, shenanigans.
So 4th place, congrats to him. 3rd place we had Chandler Stanford playing Magic Spectre. 2nd place Kamal Crooks playing Blue Eyes, and 1st place we had, drumroll, I forgot to put the picture. Aaron Furman playing Metaphors.
Ooh, metaphors.
So congratulations to him. Let's go to let's close it out with our last event of the day, YCS Mexico.
No. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
YCS Mexico, 791 duelists, a strong YCS. The first YCS, stateside, western side.
North side.
No. Toronto was the first one, so this will be the second one. Sorry. Let's see what we have. We have giant cards, the same as UDS but in Spanish. I don't want to pronounce this because I can't read Spanish. Arulo de la Obien. I butchered it so bad.
Let me see.
But yeah, this guy. Just keep on going, boy.
Going on, we have what else? Dragon Duelist. They had Dragon Duelist, but not that many were featured, so I can't really talk about it. The winner of the Giant Card Sunday was Christian Valahapando Chavez. In terms of other side events, we had the points play. Oh, sorry, we had something new, the OTS Tournament Series. OTS Tournament Series basically is a 3v3 tournament, but like you're representing a store. That's gonna be hard for us. Well, not John. He has like one store.
We don't have a real store.
I'm gonna have 2 stores. Hey.
So yeah, we're not actually doing matches today. We're just going over news quick. And also, Death Pro has been weird.
Yeah.
The server's been. Translate that words. I don't know how.
Whatever that was, guys. I'm sorry you guys had to hear that. Moving on.
Yeah. So that was pretty sick. We have first place being Raptors Core. Second place. Where is it? Second place. Animexis, and third place also Raptor Core. Pretty sick.
I think PPG was there, so I guess they didn't do good enough to win for their store. So yeah, shots fired, guys.
In terms of points playoff, though, mentioning PvP, we have PvP's own Chris LeBlanc winning a copy of Utopia Kaiser for the store. PKBA. Sick. Random playoff, we had Rumengi Lopez Rodriguez taking also another Kaiser. Pretty sick. Also using PK Fire. What does that tell me right now? I should play that for side events. I just realized the Death Row thing was covering it. I'm a scrub. 3v3 tournament winners, we have these people. Okay, let's just go through it that quick. Top 32. Top 32, we had not as dominated. Like, there's a lot more diversity here. We had 9 Blue Eyes instead. So Konami did it weird. They divided Metaphors. We had 2 Metaphors and 3 Metaphors with Cleaforts. The only difference is like the Cleafort engine is literally just 2 cards, Monolith and Scout for the Affinity plays. 4 Cosmo, 4 PK Fire, 3 Water. So here are the ones of we have 1 Gadget Artifacts, 1 Lightsworn, 1 Zombies, 1 Dark Hero Synchro, 1 Odd Eyes, 1 Stun, and the surprise 1 Dynamist. Dynamist got top 8.
Yeah, I mean top 32.
No, got top 8.
Actually got top 8.
What? Only in Mexico, man.
No, it's pretty much pendulums with no perform powers with Dynamist cards.
Oh, for what, Sidra?
I don't know. I didn't see the whole
like
video.
I guess you
Affinity
can make
play?
Sidra. Yeah, I think that's like one of the more reliable decks to make Sidra.
And
Okay.
going through top 4, I have 3 out of the top 4. Fourth place we have Salvador Manalina Ochano playing Metaphor of Klee, quote unquote. I got this profile from a Mean Girls. Yeah, that's the YouTube channel. I heard Snickers. So he played
Yeah.
1 Kirin, triple Ramuku. He opts to play the Luster Pendulum. We don't see that in other builds. 2 Archwing Eccentrics. Like I said, the Cleaford engine. Triple of all the Metaphors except for the lower attack ones. So Silvered and Steel In. Some other spicy tech, quote unquote. Vanity's Fiend, Joggin, because Blue Eyes. These are all pretty much Blue Eyes 8, dude.
Yeah. Also, look at that Gofu, man. Just so you could make Omega. Or not even Omega. You can make
You can make,
Token into Crystal Wing.
no, you can make Omega. Sync, what's it?
Oh, yeah, he does
Pendulum.
have Omega. Yeah. They can make Omega, make a token very easily. Pretty cool idea.
Broken man.
Some other crazy tech. In the extra deck, you see the Absolute Dragon and Vortex. He can just, XYZ to use effect to bring out Odd Eyes. A lot of people thought, because they didn't see the Odd Eyes fusion, they're questioning it. Everything else is relatively standard. Side deck, though, a lot of techs, in my opinion. We see 2 Quarantine, pretty much stops lights from being special summoned. Spider, Pendulum stuff. Jurgen, Blue Eyes 8. We have 1 of each destruction. 1 MST, 1 Twin, 1 Full House, and 1 Typhoon. 2 Vector Pendulum for the mirror match. Retaliating C, he didn't really go over, so I don't think it did that as well. Maybe for the Herald matchup. The Herald matchup. And 2 Flying C. So pretty sick tech, dude.
Yeah. The Vector is actually pretty cool just because I didn't think about that for the mirror match. It's pretty smart.
Congrats to him. 4th place. 3rd place, though, we have a Oscar Alexis Vargas Martinez playing Blue Eyes, also from the Mean Girls YouTube channel. That's weird saying, dude.
Mean Girls.
So, in terms of Blue Eyes, we see Obstacle in the Trap build, so no Galaxy, no Brilliant Fusion shenanigans, triple Wing Blast, 1 Master to recycle stuff. We see how a lot of Blue Eyes player, they're cutting Dragon Shrine to 1. It's not really necessary at this point, in my opinion. Other things I'm looking at, Lancelot, I don't understand Spanish, so I understand what his logic was. Giga Castle is actually a pretty good card against the mirror, and in general, a 31 beat stick at minimum. How do you get over that? Don't answer the question. It's rhetorical. I know John's gonna say something.
I mean, Lancelot as a rank 8 is just a good standard rank 8, you know?
Yeah. Free. What's it called? Free negation and plus a free 2K if you wanted to.
Yeah. Oh, it pops 2 when it attacks directly.
Yeah. Side deck, you see the Ghost Ogre for the Metaphors matchup. Drago, stop, special summons, Electric Vice for the mirror match. Side blocker, I'm not sure, stop Floodgates maybe.
Just anything, really?
Stop, yeah. Just pretty much destruction in general, and the decree for the Mize decks. So yeah, congrats to him, 3rd place. 2nd place we have Alexander Von Soto's playing Blue Eyes. Unfortunately, I couldn't find his deck profile as of this recording. But 1st place though, we have a Adrian Madriz Espinoza playing Metaphors Klee. I got his deck profile from PPG. So I'm interested. So the difference between the fourth place one though, this is more odd eyes centered. Quick note: he played 2 Jargon. I hate this guy. Blue matchup.
Yeah, I feel like these guys in Mexico, they must have like planned it together, you know. Have these Jougans. It's too crazy.
We see the 2 Morale Dragon, the 2 Odd Eyes Dragon, and the Sky Iris. So, like I mentioned earlier, more Odd Eyes centered. Vortex, Rebellion, Absolute. Side deck wise, we see 3 Spiders. Again, Pendulable Bowl for Absolute or just Rip Spirit Dragon. Side Blocker to negate effects. Ghost Ogre to pop. He actually has a Necro Valley and Terraforming side. Regeki, Cosmic Cyclone, as mentioned for the mirror match. Strikes actually prevent. I believe he said Herald, the activate effect and new chain. And then the Decree. Pretty sick stuff.
I think the reason why he was only running on 2 pot is because he has like 3 1-ups in his
No.
deck.
Yeah, he mentioned like no, he didn't want to cut more cards for the pot. He wanted to keep the engine as is.
I mean, like
Okay.
2-pot's fine.
Yeah.
Like you see most blue eyes just play 2-pot B, and that's because they keep a more closer to 40-card deck list.
That's true.
Yeah. Trying to think of anything else. I think that's pretty much it.
Pretty much it. YouTube. And we out. No, just kidding.
We're not yet done. Let me just show some pictures. Bam, first place. Bam, top
Whoa.
4.
Whoa.
Oh, he took a PS4 home. Did it not do it at max anymore, dude? The
Wait, yeah,
iPads?
but it didn't show up on the on the stream. I was waiting for the delay, but it didn't happen.
Did it not do max anymore? I mean, the iPads anymore as a prize?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, they were just Android tablets.
Oh, I thought there were,
I don't think they were actual iPads. I thought they were always Android tablets.
Ghost Wonder iPads, whatever.
Yeah, but regardless, you know, having consoles is just as great, you know.
Yeah, just in time to play. What game's coming out?
Kingdom Hearts in January.
WWE 2K17 coming out October something. Play as your favorite superstars such as Finn
Gears of
Balor.
War 4.
Oh, yeah.
Was it Battlefield 1? More Destiny.
So yeah, that's pretty much it for this week's podcast. We actually went through a lot of news in a short amount of time.
Yeah,
What?
Bowie was rushing us, guys. Sorry for the rush, but you know, gotta do things. Bowie got to work in the morning.
Yeah, can't think what else to say. If you're going to LA Regionals, you might see most of us
When is that again, Bowie?
next week,
100 viewers?
October 1st.
October 1st. So, remember, guys, if you guys need anything, hit us up on our stores. If you need sleeves, if you need cards, hit us up on the links down below, Amazon, eBay, TCG Player, or message us on Facebook. We'll answer you as quickly as possible, which is actually really quickly because a lot of us have our phones ready to
We have
answer
no
your guys'
lives.
questions.
If you're in LA Regionals, you're hungry, I might have snacks. I don't know.
Bowie's a bimbo trying to make money.
Oh, dude. Remember San Jose? Yeah.
San
Oh, John remembers. Fucking box.
I remember that. Ugh,
The box.
the box.
Yeah, that's all of it. See you guys.
Bye.
Alright, goodbye.